What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, and I'm here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm. President Biden has released his executive order, and the details that are inside of it, we'll be covering that in this video. First, I want y'all to come join our private investment community on Facebook, Private Stock Market Game. And then follow me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco to make sure you get added into the Facebook group. Now let's do a quick price check. The market is up just about 6% for the day. We got Bitcoin finally back above 40,000, and it's very crucial that we fight that 45 level and break back above 50K. As long as we can hold that 45, we get 50,000 in our targets, we'll start to see a bull run again. Ethereum at 2,694, up 5% on the day. We got BNB at 391, up 2.6% for the day. XRP at 76 cents, up 6% for the day. So the market is pumping right now. Terra Luna at $99.55, up 17% for the day, up 11.3% on the week. Cardano at 84 cents, up 6% for the week, still down 9.9% for the week, almost 10% in general. I'm buying Cardano. I am bullish on Cardano. There's 26 decentralized exchanges being built on top of the Cardano blockchain right now, y'all. Connect the dots. Solana at $86.42, 5.5% up for the day, down 13 for the week. We got Polkadot at $17.62, up 4% for the day, down 4% for the week. Doge is at 12 cents, up 3.6% for the day, still down 8.8% on the week. And then our token of the hour, shibainu, we are sitting strongly at that 23 level, looking like we're holding this as a support. Now what we're waiting on is some type of major catalyst to push the markets in either direction. Right now, with the war going on, with regulation approaching, we're holding fairly strong, to see all this FUD that we're facing right now. So now I want to get into this order. Biden just put out an executive order on cryptocurrencies. Here's everything that's in it. So U.S. President Joe Biden signed an executive order on Wednesday calling on the government to examine the risk and benefits of cryptocurrencies. It's a long-awaited directive that has had the crypto industry on edge, not least due to growing regulation concern around the world surrounding the nascent digital asset market. There has been reports of a divide between White House officials and Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, leading to delays in the policy rollout. The crypto market got wind of the executive order overnight after the Treasury accidentally put out a since deleted statement calling it historic and releasing some of the details ahead of time. The order was finally signed Wednesday. It calls on federal agencies to take a unified approach to regulation and oversight of digital assets, according to a White House fact sheet. Here are the key things to know. So, protecting consumers. The measures announced Wednesday will focus on 6 key areas: consumer and investor protection, financial stability, illicit activity, U.S. competitiveness on a global stage, financial inclusion, responsible innovation. So protecting consumers is an important part of the directive. There have been countless stories of investors falling for crypto scams or losing huge sums of money through cyber attacks on exchanges or users themselves. The Biden administration is calling on the Treasury to assess and develop policy recommendations on crypto. It also wants regulators to ensure sufficient oversight and safeguard against any systemic financial risks posed by digital assets. While policymakers have been keen to downplay any systemic risks resulting from crypto, there have been increasing concerns over the role played by stablecoins. These are digital tokens that are meant to be pegged to the value of existing currencies like the US dollar. Tether, the world's largest stablecoin with 80 billion in circulation, has attracted the ire of regulators over claims that its token is not sufficiently backed by dollars held in reserve. Tether says its coin is fully backed. However, the makeup of its reserves includes short-term debt obligations like commercial paper, not just cash. The topic of stablecoins was notably absent from the White House's announcement Wednesday, though Yellen has made clear she wants to see Congress introducing regulation for the sector. Illicit activity. Another key area Biden's executive order focuses on is rooting out illegal activity in the crypto space. The president has called for an unprecedented focus of coordinated action from federal agencies in mitigating illicit finance and national security risks posed by cryptocurrencies. He is also urging international collaboration on the issue. Last month, U.S. officials seized $3.6 billion worth of Bitcoin, their biggest seizure of cryptocurrencies ever, related to the 2016 hack of crypto exchange Bitfinex. Following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, authorities are now concerned about the possible use of crypto in helping sanction Russia individuals and companies evade the restrictions. Proponents of crypto say it is highly difficult for funds to be laundered through digital currency. However, as all transactions are kept public on an unchangeable record-keeping system known as the blockchain. Climate change. Its more subtle point, but Biden also dropped a mention of the sheer energy costs back into digital currencies like Bitcoin. He wants the government to study ways to make crypto innovation more responsible, reducing any negative climate impacts. Bitcoin relies on a mechanism known as proof of work to confirm transactions and generate new units of currency. A decentralized network of computers compete to solve complex math problems in order to mine the currency. The more computing power a miner has, the higher their chances of being rewarded in new Bitcoin. That has raised alarm bells for policymakers around the world, with China even banning crypto mining completely last year. The move led to an exodus of crypto miners from the country to the U.S. and other countries such as Kazakhstan. So U.S. competitiveness. Part of the language in the White House announcement focuses on giving the U.S. a competitive edge over the countries when it comes to crypto development. This is especially significant now that China has effectively banned cryptocurrency. Biden has tasked the Department of Commerce with establishing a framework to drive U.S. competitiveness and leadership in and leveraging of digital asset technologies. Several crypto industry figures have called for such action, including the bosses of Coinbase, Kraken, and the Winklevoss twins, Gemini Exchange. The Blockchain Association, an organization that represents multiple well-known crypto companies, said Wednesday that Biden has the opportunity to ensure America remains the global leader for technological innovation for years to come. So, digital dollar. Finally, the Biden administration also wants to explore a digital version of the dollar. It comes as China has led the charge towards central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. With more and more people using smartphones to make payments and handle their finances, Biden isn't saying whether the U.S. should launch its own digital currency. Rather, he's calling on the governments to place urgency on research and development of a potential CBDC. The Federal Reserve last year began work exploring the potential issuance of a digital dollar. The central bank released a long-awaited report detailing the pros and cons of such virtual money, but didn't take position yet on whether it thinks the U.S. should issue one. While CBDCs could rapidly speed up the settlement of payments, policymakers are evaluating a number of issues around financial stability and privacy. Watershed moment. Delivery of the new policy agenda removes a key source of uncertainty for an industry that has already been rocked by numerous regulatory hiccups and scandals. Earlier this year, crypto startup BlockFi was hit with a record $50 million fine by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission over allegations it violated securities laws with its retail lending product. The penalty was part of a $100 million settlement, which included payments to 32 states. Coinbase has similarly run into trouble with the watchdog, though it managed to avoid punishment. The SEC threatened Coinbase with legal action over a product similar to BlockFi's, which offered users interest payments on their crypto holdings. The company subsequently dropped plans for the service. This is a watershed moment for crypto, digital assets, and Web3, akin to the 1996/97 whole of government wake up to the commercial internet. Jeremy Allaire, CEO of crypto firm Circle, said on Twitter. So that's that article. I just wanted to keep y'all updated, so y'all are more informed with the information that is in the market, so you can take this information and, apply it to your fundamental analysis and make better informed decisions. So crypto regulation is here. We're seeing the markets react positively to this news, because it wasn't too, Biden didn't announce anything like a major crackdown. He just placed the urgency, like the article said, on getting the research done. So a lot of people are bullish on this because like we had a statement from one of the Winklevoss twins saying something similar along the lines of, he's happy to see the government moving in a healthy or a cautious direction to finding out, how do we move forward from here. Now, of course, we don't want the government too far into, what we're doing as far as with crypto, trying to control our money and, basically what we're seeing kind of happening in some instances, like in Russia. That's surprising to me to see so many exchanges, cut off, Russians completely. So this is why you want to make sure you have your crypto stored in a cold wallet. So that way, you have final access, and can transfer it, anytime you want to. So, I'm interested in seeing where things head from here. I will keep y'all updated on everything. I'll have a couple videos going more into our updates on Shiba Inu today. We got a couple catalysts in, so stay tuned after this video for that information. So appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.